What is up, my wonderful Wookiees? I'm going to go over earnings with G Music, the best way to earn, the requirements for earning, my personal opinion strategy on the token value and what I'm going to do, the tokenomics, and some upcoming artists. So let's first jump right into the earnings. Currently, until the official G Music token launch, we are calling the rewards beams. It is reported that after the G Music launch, beams will turn into G Music token 121. And if you haven't heard already, what's happening is G Music token will be launching on Wookiee. They got a strategic partnership with Gala, which is pretty exciting, big exchange. And it has also been announced that Wookiee will also be integrating the Gala Layer 1 blockchain. Still unannounced the official name, but currently still just going to be calling it Gyri. Once that occurs, though, we will be officially switching the beams over to a G Music token. Now, how do you earn beams? Well, the best way to earn any kind of beams is simply by owning and pairing your tracks. So far, the nodes don't seem to really earn much, if anything. If you have blank nodes, they seem to earn just a very small amount, which I guess makes sense because the node's not actually doing any work and actually moving any music along. With that said, it does seem that tracks earn anywhere from 10 to 30 beams. It all depends on how popular those tracks are. Yes, you heard me right. It completely matters on how popular your music is. So if you look at some of the tracks that I owned, you can actually see what the listens are and currently what your biggest top earners are. So It's Gala by Bassjackers and Pocket Full of Evil is for me. Unfortunately, the site currently does not have a wonderful little page where you can simply see what is the best. They do, however, at the bottom show basically which tracks are kind of hot at the moment. So you can kind of see like which ones for the day are hot. But once again, we're going to want to see the total tracks, the total plays, what's hot, what's not, what's cooling off. And that's going to matter to your strategy on what you're trying to actually pair to your node. Now, with that said, I got about 33 music tracks of my own, 2 nodes, and like yesterday, earned about 220 rewards. So, you know, even that's like less than 10 beams per track. Also, just once again, depends. Hey, which ones are the most popular? Which ones are seeing a lot of action? We have been confirmed that it does not matter where your node is located or the geolocation at this time. It also does not matter if this specific September morning empty track is played on my node. If it is played, period, it is shared along all of the tracks and the owners who own this and have it currently paired. So keep that in mind. You may ask, where do I get that information? Well, my goal on my channel is to be in the Discord so that you do not have to, so I can boil down some of that information and feed it out to you. With that said, if you do appreciate my channel, please use the link down below for any Gala music tracks you end up purchasing, and or if you just click the link, it's super helpful to me, goes a long way. So let's go ahead and jump into what some of these tokenomics are that we're talking about. I'm going to bring to you my beautiful handmade graph. Now, this graph is extremely rudimentary, we'll say, but the overall point is there is no max for the Gala music token. However, you can see as it exponentially kind of increases and goes up, as people kind of increase, this is time on the bottom here. Now, once we kind of increase, the token will start to level off until any of that token starts to get burned and is able to be reminted later. The people thing is just kind of showing you, hey, as we increase in people, the token emissions are going to decrease. So currently we are all the way down here at the very beginning. Now is the best time for you to be eating up this token and holding on to it. You know, my personal goal is I'm just going to hold on to this token for maybe a couple of years, honestly. And that's just because as we increase and as more and more of this emits, it is going to start to taper off. And with that tapering off, obviously it's going to be more and more valuable. And as we have more and more artists, people are holding more and more beams against artists. Obviously, the token's going to have more value. And if you haven't heard, Gala Music Token is the gas in the Gala Music ecosystem. They did make that change. That is official as of now, and that has to do with legality and the U.S. Basically, right, declaring war on crypto. And Switzerland is probably going to be the place they would move their HQ. That'd be my guess. And that's just because Switzerland, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, those are crypto-friendly places right now. And of course, we want everybody to succeed. Yeah, it's going to suck that they have to leave the U.S., but it is what it is, correct? Now, Bucks didn't say the exact amount that we're going to be looking at for, you know, a like soft cap of the max supply. However, she did say it would be a lot less than Gala Games 50 billion max supply. A lot less. I don't know what that means. If there was only 1 billion G Music tokens, that would be crazy, crazy valuable. So we'll see what they do. Maybe it's 10 billion. Who knows? But that is a good news to hear that it's not going to be gigantic like the Gala token itself. So I think Gala Music has huge upside and massive potential. They have already said that they also have other major partnerships that they have not announced yet because they are working on contract deals. We also know that Kings of Leon is another big artist, at least one that I love, that just finished recording music in the studio for Gala Music specifically. Multiple tracks. Super excited to see that, so definitely save up. And another artist that's more of a personal friend of mine that we should be hearing about here in the month of April. And I will be doing a dedicated video for them as well because I love their music. Super awesome. So guys, beams, we don't know the exact USD value, but once again, smaller cap than Gala Games token, okay, or Gala. And so that's a big upside. And like I said, my beautiful graph kind of showing you that as we kind of continue, it is going to start to taper off in the future. If you look at the Gala token itself, right, at the beginning, people were spending insane amounts of Gala for very small monetary value. So, you know, not financial advice, just my personal opinion. Obviously, everybody's going to do what they're going to do, or they're going to complain about having to spend, you know, their $17 a month on their node and having to pay for it, which is understandable as well. So right now, nodes aren't a big earner. It's all tracks, and those tracks are been selling and selling out quickly. I've been looking on the site and everything as well. And if you're on the Discord, you see that so many of these are just selling out pretty quick in the last couple of days. So don't delay. Click that link below. Go ahead and jump in, buy some tracks that you like, or save up. We know Kings of Leon's coming out. And like I said, my personal favorite, super close friend and band is going to be coming out this next month as well. Lots of music coming for us. It's so exciting. The only thing they need to work on is, of course, I don't like how the this queue is working. I want to have it very simplified. I want to be able to make playlists very simplified. And of course, the app, which we know they are working on and working on hard. I can't wait for it. I hope this all gets cleaned up so it is easier to listen to this awesome and excellent music. So my hope is, as we are getting further along, that somebody will actually do all that hard work to get some really cool data going. Don't forget about the access pools. You can hold your beams against artists so that you can get 5% discount on their tracks, and so that you can, of course, get a like whitelist pre-sale. They really need to make a locking period though, so you can't just like put your beams in, take them out, and move on to the next person, which makes no sense at all. But you can see how many fans are putting beams towards artists. This can give you an idea of who people think are really up and coming or are going to be super popular. Jewel Chang, she has almost 400 people with almost 250,000 Gala Music token holding against her. So that's pretty cool as well. So that's a little short overview for you guys. Super awesome. A lot of data on this site. You can see how many views or tracks have been listened to of your music-owned tracks. So really cool, really cool data all through here. But as always, I will be back with you with the next new artist coming up in April, and excited to be listening to G Music with you. As always, stay warm, Wookiees.